You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnny and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And on Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 298.
298, man. I am gladly Roxbury Ralph right now while the Patriots are 21-10 on the Houston Texans. Fuck you talk about Drake May for president. All right.
Hey, shout out to the Rams. New listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. X is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I am the Mind of Ralph across the social media platforms.
On X, I'm JON, 2 underscores, the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. Man, round of applause, gunshots, all of it. We back. First episode of 2026, baby. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes.
My guy.
Yes.
I'm so happy to see you, man.
Man, likewise, bro, man. Hey, man, you know me, man. I've been in the house, bro. Like, happy 2026 to you, man. You know, we've been communicating over over our break. You know what I'm saying? So I know that Johnny is well. I'm well. You know, we're here. You know, happy to see that our people are back. You know, in the saddle with us, hopefully riding with us for a whole another 365. What about you? How you doing, bro?
Listen, man, I talked all that shit the last few episodes about taking down my tree on Christmas. That shit's still up. It's still up right now. I did start to take it down today.
Listen, you know what? I like that. I love that, right? Because we listen. We be getting on this podcast just talking, right? And do the exact opposite when we get on.
See, and this is the thing. It's one of them things where if you speak it, the opposite happened. Because the last 2 years, I ain't say nothing about it, and the shit came down on Christmas night. But now that I talked about it, it was like not stuff coming up. I'm like, right. But nah, but no, man. Outside of that, everything is good. Christmas was good. New Year's was good, man. Just happy to be here. Happy to be back on the pod.
Absolutely. How you been checking out any shows, any new music, anything like noteworthy?
So I finally got into this show on Apple TV called The Morning Show. I just finished the first seasons with Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, Reese Witherspoon. Fire show, bro. Fire show.
Listen, bro, I've been trying to go on strike from all these damn apps, man. Not saying strike, but just condense, like cutting the cord, right? Who do I not need? And I got rid of Peacock last year. I got rid of Disney Plus last year. I still have Netflix. I have I got rid of Hulu as well.
Yep.
It's just I got YouTube Premium. I got YouTube TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those things are kind of like the three. HBO Max, I love that, but it's kind of like Jesus Christ. Tubi still free.
I know. You're right. That's a fact. No, I feel you. I'm actually looking into condensing myself. I've
heard a lot. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you completely off, but I heard it so much heat on Apple TV. That's what made me say that. I was like, man,
it's true.
I ain't got time for another.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It really is some heat. Like I feel like I could get rid of Disney Plus. I got the bundle, the Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus joint.
Yeah.
So I think after the Australian Open, because that just started yesterday.
I'm about to say, bro, if it's kind of like at this point, just get YouTube TV like me.
And look, so I don't know if this is true, but I seen that YouTube TV is supposed to come out with a sports only package. Now, if they do that, I'm in there. I'm in there, but I ain't know what the details. So
I feel you. Like they had kicked all the Disney stuff off for like 3 days. They gave me a $20 credit. Thank you. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
Gladly take that.
Gladly take that. But
so,
me, with the outside of like Power, which ended terrible, Power Force. Like, listen, bro.
I seen the clips.
Listen, man. Hey, man. I told y'all, man. 50 Cent is the hood Tyler Perry, man. Like, I just want y'all to start realizing the 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 quality of these shows look good, but the writing and the acting is horrible. Like, you like, what is going on here? But neither here nor there. But shout out to that, I guess. But
Yeah,
really the highlight was His and Hers, which was like a little mini series on a limited series on Netflix, starring Tessa Thompson and John Barenthal, which are their husband and wife, and it's kind of like a big whodunit type situation. Episodes are probably like 30-40 minutes, so it's not a rough watch. Okay. The writing was good. I think the ending kind of
shaky.
I
So okay, look.
I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil who the killer is. I want you to watch that. Okay. But I just think I can say this without spoiling it, and you can come back and let me know. I think Tessa Thompson's character was very strong throughout the first. Let's say if it's 6 episodes out of the series, 5 of it was strong, and then 6 she went from like just a strong character that knew everything and kind of was one step ahead, and then in the last episode she's like, oh no, like Sydney from Scream or some shit. I was like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. Like, you make your character regress like that. But I mean, it's a big whodunit. Like, I think it's entertaining. I'll say that.
I did. So I think I got through the first 2 episodes, but listen, I'll be watching this shit late at night, so I'll fall asleep. So what I'll try my best to get through the rest of it. We'll come back and talk about it next week.
Okay, for sure.
Bet. New music though, I seen Wiz Khalifa drop, so I got that downloaded. Hey, shout out to Doechii. She put out a track with SZA. Hey, she's kind of responding to the industry plant thing. She responded to Aiden Ross without saying his name. Like, there's a lot going on, but song itself is fire. Yeah. Who else? I just downloaded somebody else. A$AP Rocky. I just downloaded A$AP Rocky. Have not got a chance to listen to it yet, but I got it there. It's on my queue. Now that I got to drive to work alone in the morning, now I got a chance to listen to it. So I got a chance to listen to stuff. So
man. Let me know how that goes. Like, I mean, I'll trust you when you tell me, and if it's worth going to listen. Something about an A$AP Rocky project right now just doesn't interest me. So I'm not even gonna lie to say that I want to listen. So it's not like an indictment of his style or his rap or his artistry. I just know what I've been getting the last few projects, and it ain't been nothing like for me to really grasp onto. That's why it's kind of like, I'll get to it when I get to it. And then, I heard the sound bite about Drake, and it's kind of like, that's kind of crazy to dish your own baby mama like that. But, hey, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, she co-signed it.
Well, I know Rihanna's cool, but just to sit, like, just the idea of it, like, I still feel like that's corny. But, that's why I was like, if this is the highlight of the album, him always talking about Drake, I don't want to hear that. And this is the thing. It's nothing wrong with it because Drake always start with him, but nobody wants to ever hear A$AP Rocky's response, which is fucked up.
I mean, look,
I know
A$AP Rocky has put himself into a position where with him it really ain't about the music. It's more fashion and acting and all this other stuff versus the music. So I understand why people don't really want him to respond in song.
Song. Right, don't respond to song.
And
then if he responded any other way, they're like, he's a rapper. Why does he do a song? Like, goddamn, he can't win. That's why you shouldn't say that. Like, it's kind of messed up though.
But in the end, he won anyway. So
big one, 3 times. What you talking about, man? 3-time champ. What you mean?
Talk about it. So here we are, right?
Right, here we are, man. So what we doing? Off the dome. I got one for you, bro. In the early 2000s, we lost 2 music. You can say legends. I think it's fair to say this, right? And with Big Pun and Aaliyah, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They died both tragically in their own different ways. And one thing that kind of became like something was a tribute video. So I want to ask you, who had the better tribute video after they passed? Was it Aaliyah with I Care? Oh, is it I Care for You? No, not I Care for You. I Miss You. Yes, I'm sorry. I messed up my own question. Aaliyah with I Miss You, and then Big Pun with It's So Hard featuring Donnell Jones. So who had the better tribute video?
We talking video, not song.
Not so. Well, I mean, hey, I know. I'm just talking about video. Like it's hard. It's hard, bro. I already know.
Ooh, damn. I'm gonna keep it a book. I really don't think there are many in memoriam
Yeah.
things in hip hop that can really top the "I Miss You" video and song. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
I know.
not only do you have the Timberland tree, but you got people throughout hip hop, R&B, the culture, period, right? That show up in that video, and it's just I don't know, man. Aaliyah, I wouldn't say she was. Honestly, I don't think I would say she was in her prime. She was on her way to like being at the top.
This was her break. Like she was always adorned like with us, right?
Yeah.
With the with urban culture, right? That Aaliyah album, that 2001 album, was about to take her to the heights that we see the Beyoncés and other people at now.
Absolutely,
that's where she was going. She was on that trajectory. So.
Yeah,
I I know, right? Like it's so many ways you can go with your answer. Like I don't think it's a wrong answer here.
Right, same.
But I mean, like you said, you can think about everybody that wasn't even in the Aaliyah video. Do you know Genuine wasn't even in the video?
Oh, that's crazy.
Because Genuine, like him, they
like
hey, listen, I can't even be on camera, big dog. That shit hurt. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't even be on camera. That hurt so bad. Like you know what I'm saying? And then DMX praying this, man. Hey man, don't make me cry, bro.
Look, for real.
But I mean, the Big Pun video literally had hip hop. Like everybody. I mean, you had Nas, you had LL, you had Puff, you had J-Lo, you had Fat Joe, Cuban Links, Bus, Exhibit, like Mac 10, like it was Wyclef. Oh my, like and it was just dope. It was a dope visual. I think that was a good way to like pay homage or in memoriam to Big Pun. But I know you're right. Like I think that Aaliyah video tough. Like I don't think it's one better.
I don't think so either.
Because it's so emotional, man. It's like you got AJ and Free in there. It's like Tony Brown.
The industry is like it's not only from one sector, right? It's all sectors that came together for that, and it's just it hits you in the feels, man. But
if you're talking about the song, I'm playing so hard because I like that. I miss you so somber, bro. Like it's like I can enjoy it so hard as a song, right? But I can't think about the Aaliyah track without the video encompassing it because of the emotional I guess weight of all of it. I was like, I'm so I guess both our answers is Aaliyah for the video.
Yeah, I think for the video, but for the song, I'm going It's So Hard. Shit slap.
Yeah.
Shit slap. So yeah, man. No, that was a fire question. For my off the dome, I just want to have a little fun. So
okay,
as millennials, right? We've literally seen the creation of so much technology, not only hardware but software. We've seen the evolution of social media. We've seen the evolution of handheld devices, from the cell phone to two ways, all that, right?
Yeah.
So it got me to thinking, what's been one of your favorite, I guess the way I have it written is, what's been one of your favorite phones that you've had throughout your lifetime?
I had a feeling you was gonna go here, and I didn't want to stop you and cut off your question. I just wanted to make sure before I blurted out my answer. You know what I'm saying? But BlackBerry Pearl, and it's not close. Like BlackBerry Pearl, like it was just at the right time. It was right before iPhones really took off. And you had everything on your social media, but you had that BBM on there. Like I know that sounds crazy, but BlackBerry Messenger. Yep. You had the social network capabilities. Like it still had a good screen. It was handheld. It had the little roll ball on there. Like that was my favorite phone ever. And then I gotta think about the time and era I was in too. I was a very young man. I was fresh out of college, probably senior college, fresh going out of college. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I used it for mischievous deeds. So, it was a good time, man. I think all that encompassing makes the phone experience just that much greater because of how it's utilized, right? You got to utilize the phone to its capability. So that's what it was used, at the time. Oh, it was one of them ones, man.
Gotcha. I think that'll be a lot of millennial answers.
Yeah.
Me personally, I never had a BlackBerry, which
Mhm.
I guess is kind of crazy in hindsight, but I never had a BlackBerry.
Mhm.
But my answer is the Motorola Razor
Yeah,
phone. Man,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
I may have been like a sophomore, junior in college when I had this.
Uh-huh.
It was the first phone that I had that I was able to like listen to music off of. So I had my
Mhm.
Bluetooth headphones and I'm walking around campus. The shit was so thin. I had it on the lanyard. I used to wear it around my neck. Like it was nasty back then. It was really nasty back
Oh,
then.
it was. It
It
was.
really was.
I had a phone and the iPad. I mean, the iPod on my hip and shit, like on some Batman utility shit. It was nasty work.
Good.
I made sure that I had
You
my
had to make sure it was shown. You
yeah.
had to do that. You had
Listen,
to have the shirt over it, so it's nasty work.
nasty work.
But at the time, couldn't tell me shit.
Man, what?
Couldn't tell me nothing. But
Nothing.
but that phone was I personally love that phone. It
Mhm.
might have been the first phone that I like purchased on my own,
Yeah.
and the fact that I was so like heavy and deep in the music then, and the
Yeah.
LimeWire age, and being able to
Yeah.
download music onto this little bitty SD
Yeah.
card and put it in the phone, and it's
Make your own ringtones, like
all
ooh.
that. Man, look, T9 thumb still work. Goddamn, look,
I got
it's
the T9.
good times, man. Look,
Yes.
it's so many nostalgic memories tied to that time when I had that phone. Like
Yeah.
being able to talk to girls in college on it, and all it's tied to so much.
Yeah.
So that razor will live in infamy in my life always, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Nah, people, that was off the dome, man. Who had the better music tribute video, Big Pun or Aaliyah? Let us
Well,
know.
and let us know what's been your favorite phone that you ever had in life. Let us know.
Yes, sir. OS Gang, we are happy to have you back. But
Yeah,
family
man.
and kinfolk, what's happening? We have a few topics here on the OS news docket for this week. Let's start at the top. Jermaine Lamar Cole announced his album, The Fall Off. Well, we knew that the fall off was coming, but a date is coming.
Yeah.
Even a song has come out too. February 6th, 2026. The fall off is coming. Johnny, what's your thoughts, bro?
I have no idea where to begin here, but
Mhm.
I guess first let me say I am thoroughly excited. Like we knew this album was coming. It's been teased for at least 2 years, I feel like.
More. Since
But
KOD.
man,
That was
look,
2018.
that's crazy, right? And the
Mhm.
fact that we actually have a date of
Mhm.
February 6th, which is a few weeks away.
Yeah.
I listen, man, I'm happy. Especially coming off of the year that we had in hip hop, right? Like a lot of our OGs put out phenomenal albums.
Yeah.
It's levels, man. It's always levels. I feel like as great a year as we had, this announcement alone has heightened my antennas for hip hop for the year.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I guess it's time, right? Because the lane is wide open. It is like it's nothing going on. I think I think that drops the weekend of the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're right.
So
that Friday.
yeah, I'm not sure how many people actually tap in because I know that's a big weekend for most. I'm gonna tap in, but I'm excited. I think I was already gonna be excited whenever album announcement came from him. If this is gonna be the final album, let's see what that sounds like. Does he up the introspection and all that? His rhyme pat. Like J. Cole can rap. Just what's going to be the subject matter and how he presents it. Right? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Is it not going to have features? Is he going to use outside producers? I don't know. Like these are questions that are still unanswered. Right?
Yeah.
And we won't know until we actually get the project. Listen, you know me. Like I am a J. Cole stan fanatic. I don't think I go overboard with my my fandom, but I definitely fuck with the boy.
For sure.
That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of nostalgia tied to his music for me. So to see what he's going to sound like moving forward is definitely exciting for me.
Absolutely. So we did get a few. We got a couple snippets of songs, and then we got a full song released. The full song is
it's not even titled.
For right now, it's titled Disc 2, Track 2. First of all, hinting at a double disc. How you feel about that?
A double disc, I'm not. Hey, listen, we can back that one up. We can back that one up because that don't work well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we haven't had what's the okay. There are two that are the standard, right? Life After Death and Tupac All Eyes on Me.
Okay,
Right?
yep.
Those are the double disc standards. Everybody else shot for that and fell flat.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Nas. Hell, Game has a double disc. Big Crit has a double disc.
What about Kendrick Lamar?
That fell flat too. What you talking about, Miss Morale? Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely not. We're not doing that.
Okay, I'm only asking.
I know you're not doing that, but I'm just saying we not doing that.
I'm only
we absolutely not. No.
That's funny.
But I know it's a for you to have a double disc that's regarded as a classic is, oh my God. And people tear through All Eyes on Me and Life After Death.
Yeah.
And those are the standards. So
True.
nobody else can. It's an impossible feat. Like, it's something about double disc and hip hop that just don't work well, because it's gonna be like, we get 24 songs, and if you can diss this joint down to 14, we talking a different album, and that happens every single time.
Yeah.
And like J. Cole strikes me as the type that never does the streaming, the streaming game. Like, hell, Drake has a double disc. Scorpion.
Oh shit, you're right.
Like, even his peers have tried it, and I don't think that those were their best efforts.
And I guess maybe this completes the trifecta for the big three, right? It's like J. Cole doesn't have a double disc, so if, and again, we don't know for sure, but if the fall off is a double disc, this would be his attempt at it. And out of the three, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of would X Drake out. I would say I would appreciate it more from a Kendrick Lamar or a J. Cole. I like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right? I understand what he tried to do on both sides. Cool. Did it hit the way he thought maybe it would? Maybe not so much. But again, there are songs that I, cherry pick out of both sides.
Which is the most part of people when they had these double disc arguments. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I think J. Cole may have the best shot at it, because one thing we all know J. Cole does well is put out an album without features really well, like really, really, really well, right? And it's something that he has a track record with. So I'm imagining that one disc, if this is a double disc, one disc is no features, and the other disc does have a few features. I think that's one way to attack it.
Well, the best no feature album is 12 years ago at this point. And then Might Delete Later, strong, but it's not an album, right? It's a mixtape, right? And I don't know. But it has features on it, and it was good. Might Delete Later is a good project.
For sure.
But the last official album is 2018, and that's KOD, which is probably forgettable to a lot of people.
Was KOD after For Your Eyes Only?
Yep. For Your Eyes Only came after 2014. That was the first album after that. That's the For Your Eyes had Folding Clothes and Neighbors and stuff like that on there.
Okay.
So
my time be mixed up, but
But no, KOD was the last official album, and then he did the Revenge of the Dreamers, and stuff like that. Then he, So Might Delete Later was supposed to be the prequel or the prelude to what we're getting now. So I'm excited, bro. And then the funny thing about it, I hate tapping into other podcasts and I get other streams of thought up here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I heard something that was kind of anti J. Cole. I won't, shout out podcasts. Nobody shouts us out. But I'll just say this, right? They brought up a point that I felt like if it was Drake, I would be like, well, all right. I would easily say this. They said that the song that he dropped was kind of like reminiscent of what J. Cole already does, and it wasn't impressive. I was like,
I only agree with one part of that. Yeah, this is similar to what he has done,
but
in the
not
past.
to say it's not impressive.
Like
that. I think that was the hate. Like, but the critique was like, I think the critique was actually decent. You know what I'm saying? Saying that it sounds like something he done already. Like, I mean, as far as like the rhyme, the beat, and things like that. And they were like, remember that critique I had of Ace Trumpets when that first came out? Like, as far as like not saying the song wasn't good, but just saying that if this is going to be your lead single, why would you come out with this? Do you agree with a take like that? I think I think
because
it's
listen, I loved Ace Trumpet, so
I know, but not to use the Ace Trumpets, but just as the idea of you not really a big fan of the track 2, disc 2, whatever being your lead single.
Well, I think you have to look at the artist himself, right?
Okay.
J. Cole is one of those artists. Well, we know he's a phenomenal storyteller. Have we
Yeah.
ever heard him tell a story backwards? No, we haven't. We
Mhm.
understand that this may be he may have gotten the inspiration from Nas Rewind. Cool, that's perfectly fine. But how many rappers in history, we ain't even talk about now, we talk about in history, are able to do that? It's very, very minimal, right?
Not too many. But
so the
to sit here and say that that's not impressive is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. But to sit here and say it's in the space of what he's done as far as sonically, I'll agree there. I mean, there.
And look, and I agree, but so like, what does that mean?
I don't know. You know, it's listen. You gotta listen. I don't want to live in echo chambers. Sometime I want to hear what the streets is saying. You know what I'm saying?
And my thing is, and I'm with you, right? Because I look at reaction videos. I do that too.
Yeah.
But if your take is we've heard him do this before, haven't we heard every artist do the same thing multiple times? Like, why does that matter?
Because the reason I even entertained the critique itself is because I thought about how I was when Drake dropped What Did I Miss, right? I was like, it's cool, it's not a bad song, you know what I'm saying? He's just done that millions of times. Now granted, the rhyming that Cole did on here, like, come on now, we're not comparing those. That's not apples to oranges. It's like apples to rotten eggs or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like compared to what he actually did. Yeah. So if that's a J. Cole standard, I don't think that's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And again, I love the technicality of rap.
Yeah.
The fact that he was first of all, we already know he's telling the story backwards, right? But the fact that he's able to keep the same rhyme scheme for 3.5 minutes, that's extremely difficult. So again, and it individuals saying it's not impressive is crazy.
Yeah. Well, there's people out here that don't like Cole like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And look, and that's if that's not your cup of tea, cool, but you gotta shut the fuck up. You got to. You have to. Because you're not qualified to talk about this. You're not.
Don't worry about it. They was getting toe up. So it didn't matter. Like, just off of that. I was just like, I don't need to comment. Woo. Man, I said one of them. But nah, man. Like, but hey, we're here. We're pro J. Cole as far as like, his projects and things like that. So the fall off February 6th, I'm definitely excited for that, man.
Same. And I'm gonna say this. We probably shouldn't review it that Sunday when we record. We're gonna have to let this sit for a week, especially if it's a double disc. Because I know for a fact I'm not getting through the whole thing.
I'm not gonna hold you. The first time I was like, yeah, this is impressive. And then the second time they was like, hey, he rapping them backwards. I'm like, oh, I did not catch that. See, that's how bad I am with stuff. Like, I just be like, listen to stuff. I'm like, okay, he rapping. My nigga rapping. But they're like, oh, he's telling the story. Oh,
that's funny because in the first few bars he was like, I see my life in reverse. So it's
it's like, but I missed it somehow. Whoosh, it just, I was just so happy it played like
because it's just like, hey, even if you don't catch that it's a story, it still sound good. Like,
no, it still sound good. Like, and it's like, I'm like, hold on, man, what are you talking about? Like the son go back in the womb. What kind of, like, hey man, what we on, bro? Like, story reverse. He started off. My bad. My bad, brother.
He started out from his funeral, then it ended up back when he was unborn. Goddamn.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's crazy.
That's fine. Like, who else could? Nobody else today can do that outside of Nas because he did this shit before. Like,
yeah, he did it 25 years ago. I might add.
Nuts, man. So,
but hey, man,
shout out to J. Cole and the fall.
Shout out to J. Cole. But hey, man, since we're here, we're talking about people that are coming back outside. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars. The Romantic is coming. I don't think there's a date on that, but that is the name of his forthcoming album. Dropping soon. The tour dates are already out, so that means the album is coming soon. Johnny.
Yes,
one of the biggest. You might as well say this. One of the biggest artists of this generation is coming back outside with his 4th album for real. Yeah. 4th solo effort. Johnny.
Hey, look, I'm keep it a buck. Listen, I'm still salty. I missed the 24 Karat Magic tour, so I'm trying to get to one of these dates. And also, The Romantic comes out February 27th.
Okay.
I had to look that up.
Okay.
But yeah, look, I'm excited.
After
No,
Valentine's Day, I guess. I know, right?
you had
I
to
was
move
just
out the way
thinking.
for J. Cole. Anyway,
Nah, not Bruno.
now,
Not Bruno. I wouldn't do Bruno like that.
I know. Yeah, listen, Bruno Mars is the upper echelon when it comes to artists and performers, right? Like he's
Yes.
up there with Beyonce. He's up there,
Yes.
with
Top
Taylor Swift and them.
top
Like
tier. Top
he's
tier for
up
real.
there. So the fact that we got this man coming out again, I don't know, me and Ralph talked about this offline, but Bruno Mars has an amazing track record of albums. So this is definitely highly anticipated. And I'm looking forward to having some great music. So
yeah, man. The thing about pop artists, right? You don't really know what the direction of their next albums will be because it's not like a rapper. Rapper can just rap, honestly, right?
yeah.
But when you come out with themes and stuff like that and schemes and all that, like we don't know what we getting. That's kind of like when when Beyonce was doing all that, like it was like Lemonade. They did like, okay, you and Jay was going through it. All right, so what's the next album? Like, you know what I'm saying? What we gonna do the next album? Now she's on house music and country music. Like it's like so I wonder what the Bruno Mars sound will sound like, what the sound will be of this album because Doo Wop and Hooligans, I'll be honest, it was cool to me. I like Unorthodox Jukebox, which is his second album, 24 Karat Magic. Everybody like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that he touched certain demos and certain sounds in each project. Now obviously 24 Karat Magic got a lot of us on board. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I was hip with Unorthodox Jukebox, but Doo Wop and Hooligans, like I'm not gonna be that person. Like, oh my god, I was listening to him from the beginning. No, sometimes
shit don't happen that way. It
don't happen. That's not organic sometimes. Like, all right, cool. But am I excited for this? Yes, because I'm gonna listen. I think the thing is in my mind, I have to get out. It's not gonna be 24 Karat Magic Part 2. It's not gonna be
Facts.
It's not gonna be that. He's probably onto something else. I wasn't the biggest of the Silk Sonic people. Like, I don't know why people like that album so much. I think it's cool. Like
I thought it was a good album. I like it.
I think I'm not here for people cosplaying soul music. Like, hey man, y'all really like this, or this just like some gimmick shit to y'all? That's how I felt. Like it felt like y'all was just playing. Like Leave the Door Open is a great song. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, hey, my niggas. Like, y'all wanted 24 Karat Magic again. And I felt like that's what the culture was trying to push with that, rather than it just being an album that people liked.
Interesting.
That's how I viewed the album. I thought it was okay. But it's like, if I want to hear people cosplay soul music, I just go listen to soul music. It's like listening to October London. If I want to listen to Marvin Gaye, nigga, I'll go listen to Marvin Gaye. I don't need you to do that. It's like listening to Jafar Jackson, nigga. I'll go listen to your uncle if I want to hear you do Michael Jackson impersonations. Goddamn. All right, yeah, that was a rant. But
yeah, it was. But that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Well, so with that, right? So did you see the video for the first single? I Just Might.
Yeah, I just might. It's cool too. It's like
this is the thing though.
It's kind of going back. You know what I'm saying, to a familiar sound.
A lot of people were killing it because they said this is Diet Silk Sonic. This would have looked like it's Silk Sonic without Anderson .Paak. So if that's the route he's going, again, I enjoyed the Silk Sonic album. So if that's the route he's going, the soul 70s vibe, like I'm kind of here for it because shit. I think Bruno Mars is that chameleon type of artist where he can do different styles. Yeah. So I'm not if that's the case, I'm not mad at it. It does look like that's the direction he's taking though.
But yeah, it seems like he's been doing that since Silk Sonic, because even like his feature run, like you remember he did the song with like Gucci, like you know what I'm saying, like that, like it was kind of like he still had the taco meat out, the taco meat out swag, like you know what I'm saying, like. But Bruno is allowed to do that, which is cool for his artistry. But he's always been a dope artist. Another 9-track album, he really don't play around. Like it's no streaming games with him, and that's what I do appreciate about it. Even if I don't enjoy all the music, he don't play around when it comes to his artistry and musicianship. I think that is so dope of an artist to have that level of integrity when it comes to their own music. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So,
yeah, I think and I think I heard a clip from an interview where he was saying it's like, because I think most of his albums are around that 9-track mark, but he
All of
said
them.
all of them. He said
All of them.
he takes so much time and effort into each song that it takes a long time for him to complete the songs, which is why he only has 9 tracks. But I think it shows where a lot of his songs are at least double platinum. Like he got a few diamond singles and all that, but
Mhm.
a lot of his tracks go platinum.
Yeah.
And I guess it's because he takes so much time and effort to put into each song before, albums are done. So
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
And then think about it like this: if we're talking about his last solo effort, hell, that was 2017.
We talk about almost 10 years ago, but hey, it's
Silk-
like that when you take a detour in the group.
Exactly. And then Silk Sonic was what, just 22? Like that wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't. You're right.
So even the gap between 24 Karat and Silk Sonic's album, that's 5 years.
Yeah.
We don't get them type of artistry gaps anymore. But that's the thing, and that's kind of like tying back to J. Cole. You give us a chance to miss you, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's why we can go all crazy for Bruno Mars and J. Cole album announcements, because they ain't been out here.
It's true. But
They haven't.
And that also goes back to it's different levels of artistry. It's different levels, man. It's different levels. When you are a top tier artist and you have a track record of putting out great music, great albums, it's because you take the time and effort to put into the artistry. And that's what we see from Bruno Mars. We see that from J. Cole. We see that from Beyonce. We see that. Hell, we see that from Kendrick Lamar. We see that from these top tier artists.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Shout out to Bruno, man. We on that too. We on
that too, man. We go see what that sound like when that drop. The Romantic coming February 27th.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's try this out, man. We gonna switch the whole gears, man. We about to go straight, I guess, serious or political, right? But Stephen A. Smith, ESPN commentator, people know him for his sports takes, has become a political analyst, I would dare say. Political commentator. I don't want to say analyst. Analyst is a little different. Let's just say he does commentary on politics. And it has started to dilute his brand when it comes to the African American people. I'll say that, right? A lot of his takes have been very conservative and even MAGA talking points. This is not necessarily this is something that I'll definitely say is frowned upon with majority of us. Yep. Some of us do have conservative views. Go into most hood barbershops. It's like that, big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. But Johnny, what do you think that Stephen A. has started to lose favor with most African American people?
I mean, listen, when you have a personality like Stephen A. Smith, where of course we're used to him, sports takes, basketball, football, and shit. We, we bond with these personalities, right? As a culture. But when we start learning about you on a personal level and the way you think about certain things that seemingly disagree with a lot of the people that really, I guess, flock or gravitate toward him as far as sports takes. A lot of those people disagree with his political rhetoric. And listen, he's really deep into the political streets. I don't know if he may be, or I don't know if he has aspirations of running for some type of office one day. I don't know.
President.
That's if so. I feel like that's crazy. But
that's crazy.
But even if that's the case, right? You alienating a lot of your fan base, like a lot of the people that would vote for you by. Hell, just I guess whatever you really feel, like whatever you really feel like it. And I think it's crazy. He does lean toward a lot of MAGA talking points, and the fact that goes against a lot of what his core listener or viewership goes against is like, it's kind of crazy.
Are you sure that is his core? Because
I'm not actually.
That's I mean, not to shit on your point, but it's just like, who watches ESPN
anymore?
Like, because ESPN has become more political, right? Stephen A. was once just a commentator with a lot of funk, a lot of spice, a lot of this. He had his own show. ESPN let him go. Then they brought him back. I remember when he first got on the air in 2002. Like I remember that I was in high school. Like I was like,
Crazy.
oh, he dope. Like you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like to be like him or whatever. Whatever a young kid would see. You see a black man on TV talking that stuff
Facts.
about sports. I'm like, that's
Facts.
dope. And then, the older you get, I mean, you see, things change, money changes, views change. And, he's getting paid $100 million to be ESPN's mascot. And that's not, me dissing his brand. I'm just saying in the idea that ESPN, this big company that's owned by Disney, he is the face of it because he became that. He worked to do it. That's why I'm never going to sit here and always shit on him because I seen the grind. You know how some people don't want to give you credit because they never seen your ascension. You know what I'm saying? I watched him grind from that, at least the first time he was on TV.
Right.
And it goes beyond that. These people actually used to work for newspapers. They used to write. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just bypass all that. But he's from that era. So that's why I respect where he's at now. But do I respect his talking points now? No, not necessarily. Like, I don't agree with it. But I think that he's just making bigger plays to get to wherever he thinks the end game is for him. It's just the fact that he picks fights with a lot of black women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However you may feel about these black women, he still picks fights with them. He all like from Jasmine Crockett to Joy Reid and his Kerry Champion, Jamel Hill. Like
I was gonna say Jamel.
These and then some of these people were his counterparts, but or his co-stars or people that he worked with, or colleagues. He really didn't have too much smoke for Michelle Beadle. Like she's a white woman. You know what I'm saying? Like he talked, like he had his little things for her, but like, why are you and Joy Reid going back and forth? Joy Reid she's first of all, she got fired from her show on MSNBC, and you going back and forth with this woman. Let her go, bro. Like, and then Jasmine Crockett. I've heard people say the wildest stuff about Jasmine.
I know, right?
I don't know. It's like people have this thing about black people in politics. They don't want them to be like the hood person, but they don't want them to be Kamala Harris either. So what are we talking about? Like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to figure this out, but I don't got away from Stephen A. Still, I do. That's
okay. That's okay.
With Stephen A. being pretty much a right wing grifter, I can see how he's losing favor with the people that really loved and propelled him up to that space. Now you just, going on conservative talking shows and, using all these talking points. And it's kind of like you feeling like they hit you with the attaboy. That's kind of like the idea of it. And that's why it's almost like you can't respect it.
Oh, absolutely. And it sounds like you do the same thing white men do all the time. You use the black people to propel you to a certain spot. You start making all this money, then you change. You shift your views, your priorities, your values, all that stuff change to where you want to be in certain rooms now. And now here we are.
You know how bad it gets when you have to get on your show, not First Take, but his YouTube show or his radio show, wherever the thing is, right? Where he has to lay out how black he is.
Right.
Like when you have to lay out, I'm a member of Osega. As a bruhs, right? I think that was hilarious.
Hey, that was crazy.
And we was on his, and then the bruhs on his ass, but that's something else though. But as you have to lay out your fraternal organization. You have to lay out what you donate to HBCUs, and the fact that I get First Take to go to HBCUs, and I have black daughters, and obviously I have a black mama. Like, nigga, of course. Like, what kind of bullshit is that?
That doesn't you gotta explain it. That's the same shit as I have a black friend, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Come
like
on,
you didn't have to say that.
We know all of that
because this is the thing. We understand under this thing of blackness, right? There's not a monolith, right? We don't have the same political views. We don't have the same upbringing. We don't have the same, whatever, right? We just have the same skin complexion. That's it.
Right.
But when it comes to how we think, move, walk, talk, some of that stuff just can't be put in the same umbrella. That's it. So, but the thing is with us being black, you being as big as you are, your platform being as big, people still think that's how black people think and feel because you said it. And that's where it always goes to, bro. Like somebody as big as Stephen A should not be the voice of black people, but he is.
Whenever there are certain black people that get to a certain point, I guess in fame or celebrity or whatever,
Yeah.
the masses, and I mean people outside of black culture, love to make that person the spokesperson for black people.
Yes.
And
why is that doesn't happen for Jewish people? That doesn't happen for Asian people.
Right.
That doesn't happen for white people. Like they are allowed to be somewhat of an individual. But when one black person gets a bullhorn with a satellite attached to it, that's like Stephen A, right? It's somehow he is the spokesperson for everything black.
Right.
And
Crazy.
that's not a true, like that's not a true indication of that. It's
Not at all. Not at all. Because listen, I can tell you one thing: Stephen A. don't represent me at all.
Listen,
at all.
The only thing I got in common with
In
Stephen A.
sports
is
or
so far-
politics, goddamn.
only thing I got in common with him is skin color and fraternal organization. That's it. Like it ain't. Listen, we ain't in the same tax bracket. Like listen, when I go to a district meeting or a conclave, I'm not gonna be in the same room as him.
Stephen,
Like, listen, I ain't gonna be in the room with him. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be protected.
that's funny. The goddamn elite omegas. I don't know what this shit. I don't know what this shit called.
but-
I don't know what it's called. It's
Elite
it's one of them.
Omegas. It's one of them.
They got a sweet to the side. They got all y'all on camera. Look at that. My bad. I don't know. I'm
all right.
trolling.
But no, people. Just let us know what y'all think about like Stephen A. and his talking points of views or whatever's going on with him. But we got to get into this blur segment, man. It's been a while, bro.
Facts.
And a few things have happened since we've been gone. But we gonna start with the casting announcement. The casting announcement that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
So Sebastian Stan, formerly of the MCU, well, not even formerly, he's still over there. He's still over there. He's been over there since 2011. It's real, bro.
Facts.
But Sebastian Stan has been casted in the new Batman 2 film as none other than Harvey Dent / Two-Face. Johnny, what you have to say about Sebastian Stan going over there to DC?
Hey man, I think that's about as perfect of a casting as you can do. Because they put the AI joint of him as Two-Face next to him. Like I said, why didn't I think of this? Like,
Chef's kiss.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
We all listen. We didn't seen him as Bucky since 2011.
Bucky Winter Soldier. Yeah, for those if I didn't mention that already.
Yeah. But I think this is great.
Yeah.
I think he would play a great. I think he would do really well as a villain, especially opposite Batman.
Yeah.
Maybe as a veteran actor. Well, should I guess Robert Pattinson is somewhat of a veteran also.
Yeah, he is. He was doing Twilight in 2011. That's the only thing. That's why we don't be recognizing it. We ain't Twilight dudes. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But no, I'm not mad at this casting at all.
Yeah.
It's actually great to hear some new news for the Batman 2. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought they was gonna cancel that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, look, bro, we ain't getting that to like the end of 27. If anything, God damn. And it's a grounded film. Like, it ain't a lot of special effects going on, but if they still doing a casting announcements, man, at this point it might be 28.
20, yeah. No, I'm definitely thinking summer, fall 28 is when we get this.
Well, think about it like this, right? Not to say this is on the same timeline, but movies back in the day usually would take those type of breaks in between. So I'm not completely upset at it. Like, I mean, a 6-year gap, possibly.
Shit,
just to get a sequel.
They did that with Doctor Strange, didn't they?
Damn.
Yeah.
They did.
So,
but at least with Marvel, they have no excuse, right? Because y'all was on the microwave timeline of certain things anyway, so it shouldn't have been like this. Now with DC, I'm not really like we know, but we don't know because of how the acquisition game is. Y'all have a movie that's Elseworld that's outside of the DCU universe that James Gunn is intending to build, and you might have to cast a whole new Batman in that because his Batman and this Superman does not coexist. Those worlds can't. That Metropolis is not across the river from that Gotham. No way.
At all.
No way.
At all.
So, but just back to the casting, I think Sebastian Stan, being able to kind of shed the Winter Soldier, thing, I think it's gonna work well. And then just thinking about the last time we saw him in the Thunderbolts, he was pretty much a state senator or something, like a state representative. Or,
Yeah,
yeah,
he did have he held some political office, but shit, he got roped back into
yeah,
being
you got,
Bucky again as
but
the new Avengers.
but yeah, but just I guess the idea of seeing him in that suit was kind of like enough, like to kind of make it work in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I can see it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if him being Harvey Two-Face is gonna be a thing, I doubt he's gonna be the main villain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't think so? But you know what though? I think that's a good point because what is it about Two-Face that makes him a main villain? Even if I think back to
he wasn't even
the
he wasn't even
animated
the main
series.
villain in he wasn't even the main villain in the Dark Knight.
I know. Yeah. Fact. No, that's a fact. He was a sub villain. Damn.
He wasn't. And listen, let's go back to the film that nobody likes, Batman film. I love that film. I don't care. I don't care.
Nostalgia,
He wasn't
baby.
even the main villain in that.
He wasn't. You had co-villains. So
Yeah, and that's the thing with Batman's rogue gallery. It's hard to just pick on one. We just have one villain, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's hard to do that because it's always gonna be a Selena Kyle around where it's kind of like she Catwoman, but she ain't Catwoman. It's gonna be Harvey Dent. He ain't Two-Face, but he ain't Two-Face yet. Like you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be it's stuff like that. Like hell, Joker in Arkham. We already seen that. Like you know what I'm saying. Like is Joker go pop out? Is they gonna do that?
Did they actually announce Sebastian as Two-Face, or was it only Harvey Dent? Because I'm wondering if
I think he's just doing Harvey Dent, and I think it's probably it's gonna be a sub plot of some sorts where he might kind of like how they did in what's name. Like we knew Harvey Dent and all the things that he was doing. Then he eventually became Two-Face. He really didn't do nothing in Dark Knight like that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right. Huh. So I wonder. Now I got more questions because
That's easy.
Knowing Harvey Dent really ain't a main villain like that. Who's gonna be the main villain?
Exactly.
Because we know it ain't gonna be Penguin. So
yeah, we know it's not gonna be Penguin, and he there. Like we seen Joker in Arkham, but we don't think that they're pulling out Joker. They're not pulling out the big Joker just yet. and then Scarlett Johansson is supposed to be in this film too. Now I'm not sure what character she is supposed to play.
She gotta be some type of love interest. She gotta be.
Yeah, because I think Selena Kyle's not coming back. I don't think Catwoman's coming back.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Now I have more questions than answers. Again, I think that's a phenomenal casting. Sebastian Stan as Harvey Dent. That's dope.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But now I really want to know who the damn main villain is.
Listen, man, we gonna get another 3-hour film, bro, because it's too much going on. Like what we got too many people out here with names, bro, that need screen time.
You know what's crazy? I think 2.5, 3-hour movies are probably going to be the standard for these big productions from now. They
have been the standard. Something as big as like the Batman and these Avengers films, stuff that they know that they really want to make money on, or definitely gonna be 3 hours.
Gotta be.
I don't know, man, but hey, let us know what y'all think about Sebastian Stan joining the Batman 2 cast. But now we got to get to the creme de la creme, man. Marvel, they've been upping the promo, and we still haven't gotten a full trailer, but we have gotten a series of teaser trailers for Avengers Doomsday. The Doomsday Clock has officially started. I think it's like a live stream going on right now as a Doomsday Clock on Marvel's TikTok page. I mean on Marvel's YouTube page. But we had four teaser trailers. Yep. Let's get into these, bro. Let's do it. First things first, I guess we'll start with the first teaser trailer, which showed a Steve Rogers.
Yeah, man.
And his universe.
You want to pull it up? All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me pull this up real quick. Now,
it's like he's living off the grid somewhere, man.
Yeah, man.
For those that are on audio, Johnny and I are actually reacting.
I know, right?
To the teaser trailer footage.
Got somebody walking up to how pulling out the old Captain America garbs. The slow Avengers thing sounds amazing.
You know what I don't like? They act like we ain't seen the movies either. Last time we seen him, he was old, giving Black Cap the shield.
It's a great point.
They act like we ain't see the films either.
Steve Rogers
Real return.
will return. Avengers Doomsday.
How do you feel about this? Now that we know, because it was been talks that we didn't know if Steve Rogers, that version of Captain America, will return. Now we know that he's coming back.
I think so. First of all, I'm not mad at it. Let me start with that. Right. One, I'm not mad at it. Two, I think it's interesting that they say Steve Rogers will return and not Captain America will return. Knowing that Sam Wilson is the actual Captain America now. And if you think about it, to your point, yes, we saw old Steve Rogers at the end of Endgame give Sam the shield and all that, which means they have to go back in time to a different timeline to pull this Steve Rogers out.
Or Doom went back.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
That's probably what it is.
Riddle solved. Like, I ain't gonna be too mad then. Right. I ain't gonna be mad now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know Steve Rogers had a son.
Right. We did not.
We didn't know he had a child.
Yep.
So, okay. Let's try trailer number 2, which is Thor.
Yeah, man. Pull this one up.
My man in the wilderness. Is he on Earth? Do you think?
Forgot he had a daughter. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, and it's so funny, right? How Thor keep getting films, bro. Like, I know this is a sidebar, but how you keep get? Hey, man,
it's because he's Australian.
I guess. Like the Thor movies are like mid. Like, it's only one good out of 4. He got 4. That's kind of nasty, bro. I'm still waiting on Shang-Chi. Why Shang-Chi couldn't get a teaser trailer? Nobody would probably remember him.
Nobody want to mention that.
Right. Why Captain Marvel couldn't get a teaser trailer? She just as powerful as this nigga. No, nothing? Okay, my bad. Yeah, so now we clearly see that Thor will return. He was on Earth, right? Or I think it's understood that he's on Earth.
Right now, we don't know.
I mean in the scene. Oh, okay.
I don't think we know. And you know what? I went to see the new Avatar.
Okay.
This is the trailer that I saw in theaters.
Okay. How did you feel? How did you feel seeing that?
Bro, this shit gave me chills. I'm not gonna front.
Really?
Like think about this. The last, let's see, outside of Endgame and Infinity War, right? The last couple times we seen Thor was very lighthearted and comedic, right? He was all just bouncy, antsy, jumping off the walls and shit, even though he had to fight God, Gore, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to see him like this, where clearly the stakes are high, he's praying to Odin, the All Fathers. He's praying for a safe return from battle. We ain't never seen him do no shit like that, never. So that shows how serious it is, not only for the battle that's coming, but for him to be able to come back. He prayed for stillness so he could show his daughter, so she don't have to grow up and be the type of fighter that he was. We'd seen Thor's whole story from hothead to fighting Thanos to now this, a father, right?
Yeah.
Shit gave me chills, bro. I ain't gonna front.
Okay. I can imagine seeing this in the theater will probably give you a little bit more of a feeling, because I just saw it. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I know some of these words.
I thought that shit was amazing.
But yeah, Thor actually having a serious tone is what he always should have had, honestly.
Exactly.
So no, I rock with you on that. Maybe that's what it is. It's restoring that type of feeling.
Bringing the feeling back.
Yeah.
All right, for the next one, now we really we are really upping the ante with this next one, right?
Oh yeah, that's the one that broke the internet to me.
Facts.
The X Mansion, the most destroyed house ever.
Ever.
That house stay getting blown up. Like, yeah, And it's like we don't know which universe this is either. Like we don't know. Like it's so many X-Men timelines, bro. Like we don't know which one is which.
That's a fact.
Hey man, the bars.
Oh, this
Like,
got to be the original timeline. You see his chair?
yeah,
They got to be the original one.
Yeah, because he ain't in the hover round joint.
Yup. Over around.
I know, right? Hey man. You got listen.
Jesus Christ.
I used to pray for days like this, to times like this.
Hey, that's hella funny.
This should mean something to me. Like,
nah, had I seen this one in theaters, I'd have lost my mind. I'd have lost my fucking mind.
Listen, bro. The bars.
Yeah.
It's not who you be when you die, it's who you be when you close your eyes. What does that mean? Who is in the writers' room? That is not the chat GBT y'all been using the past few years.
So late.
That is somebody wrote
that.
that. Somebody put pen to paper on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that what?
With good penmanship, you can't write that ugly. You gotta write that.
That's cursive.
Facts.
Hold on, you use the quill for that.
My ink right here,
different ink and writing. that was some bars, bro.
Jesus Christ, listen.
But no, man. Man, hey, the OG's back. Like all, you know, and like I said, it's good to see Cyclops be Cyclops, bro.
So, I'm glad you mentioned that. What I hope at least from that particular clip of Cyclops, because if you look at the way it was shot and all that, and somebody brought this up, and I'm kind of upset about it. That looks like a flashback of some sort. So what I'm hoping is that we actually get to see like Cyclops in action. Like I hope he has actual lines and he's interacting with other heroes and stuff. Like I really hope that's not a flashback.
I think so, right? I think we're going to see him and Captain America kind of have not fight or whatever, but just an interaction on screen. That's something that most of us have wanted for years, right?
Right.
And then a real Cyclops, right? Not that Cyclops, because they pretty much made him a beat. They Red Rangered him. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, right? Like Tommy showed up. You're not the leader no more. Get over here. Like you're not the leader. But and then he had on a classic suit. It looked like he was going through some. He was going through some. I seen, people had broken down. You see Sentinels in the background. So, hey, it looked like Cyclops off the leash. And that's what we want. So that's why I said it can't be no Deadpool and Wolverines over here. Maybe in Secret Wars, but not in Doomsday.
Not in this. Definitely not in this. All right. So for the last one,
let's get to it, brother. Hey man. Now if you want something to restore the feeling, listen, they might be on to something here. Yeah, they might be on to something here. Namor.
I am Namor.
Listen, man. King and Baku.
Wakanda.
Ben Grimm. Yancey Street. Oh, you from Brooklyn, son. I'm from Brooklyn, son. Yeah. Hey man.
Jesus.
Hey man.
Look,
now that bro, now that's a teaser trailer.
I'm such a bird. I'm such a bird.
Listen, we back on. Like, listen, Johnny, you easy, bro. She shot you that text. You like, yeah, I'm there. Glad
easy, goddamn. Look, on my way,
like Sunday morning.
I'm jumping into my pants right now.
I was up.
Thanks. Slobbing and everything. No, I was ready. I was waiting on you, goddamn. All it took was some fucking thirst traps.
Look at them, Wakanda. Like, look at us. Like, we ready now. Look.
Jesus
can't be
Christ.
this easy. Yes, they won us over. Yes, I can.
Hey, I don't care.
They won us over, bro. Like, cause this one, like, I'm like between the X-Men and this though. Like, the first two was kind of like light jabs, right? Fair, right? Fair comp, right?
I would say that.
But X-Men and then Nick, bro, yeah, we cooked up here. And listen, These not even the full trailers, bro. This not even the full trailer.
That's the thing. Oh my god. I predict we get a full trailer for Doomsday and for Spider-Man during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Like
because they said that the Doomsday trailer would be at the Super Bowl. They might as well do the Spider-Man at the Super Bowl. Hell, it comes out in July.
Out 6 months before Doomsday, goddamn.
And that is crazy. But like just focusing on this last trailer, you see the Black Panther who's still Shuri at this time.
Yep.
You know, her and King M'Baku, who is currently the king of Wakanda, fly in, and then they meet somebody. You see they meet the Fantastic Four, at least Ben Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
You see the Telecons, the Talokians. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I'll say Taloki. I'll say
yeah, the water niggas. I was trying to be correct, but you know what I'm saying. The more his first in line. You know what I'm saying. They out. Yeah, man. What right hand? They out here. Listen, we on the surface with it, but don't get it twisted.
Right.
But listen. It looked good.
It did. It did. I will say this. What do you think about like the setting of this clip? Right, that don't look like Wakanda. In fact, I will go on record and say that's not Wakanda. There ain't no way that's Wakanda.
No. You see, the Wakandas flew in from somewhere.
Yeah.
So they may be. I don't even think it's the Void. I think they just somewhere.
Oh, hey, that's a great point. That might be so. Well, it could be the Void, but the reason I would say it's probably not is because it was too barren. Like I feel like it was a bunch of different types of things there.
Yeah.
I personally think that is Battle World. Like at the end, toward the end of Doomsday, I think Doom is gonna do whatever he do with the universes and all that, and pull certain heroes from certain timelines and put them all on Battle World, which is going to lead into Secret Wars.
Okay, let me ask you this. Now, Marvel is known for doing the switcheroo, the whatever, right?
Yeah.
Do you think any of these are actual movie scenes?
This one, the Wakandas and Fantastic Four, that's probably a movie scene.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That shit from the X-Men, I think that's a bait and switch, bro. I think
that's bait. That's definitely bait and switch.
That Cyclops shit look way too good. Look way too good for that to be. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Like I can see the scene between Charles and Magneto, being maybe something that they use, but definitely not that Cyclops choice. That Cyclops. That was good.
The Sentinels though, I don't see it. I just don't see it.
If that's the case, that'll be the first time I go see the movie twice. I ain't seen the movie twice in a long time, bro. But I would have to go listen. Remember Avengers movies used to be an event, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
And if they trying to restore the feeling, listen, I remember I seen the first Avengers movie 3 times.
Same.
I went to see Age of Ultron twice. Infinity War, I don't think I sat through that again. I don't think I did that.
That shit was long.
Yeah, that like I think like Infinity War and Endgame, I was just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, all right.
For sure.
But these scenes, like I definitely think like where you saw Shuri looking back and kind of doing the Wakanda salute. I think that's definitely from the movie. Namor, I think you don't leave. I think with those that scene, it's a lot of you can't leave the fat on the bones with it. I think that's like movie footage.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be used.
Yeah,
like and because remember like in the Infinity War trailer where you saw Thor meet the Guardians, like stuff like that.
Yep.
Like that's not necessarily a bait and switch. It's something that's going to happen because these people have to meet at some point. It may not be the exact dialogue, but it's going to be that moment. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is dope.
Right. Damn, I had a point. I can't remember what it was. But you're right. They like that bait and I'm still pissed off at the Infinity War trailer where Hulk was running with everybody else. But I guess it's good that they did that because like the whole plot of the Hulk in Infinity War was completely opposite of that. So I'm glad they did that because then, the Hulk not being in the film for real is just like, okay, we didn't know that plot point.
Yeah, we got to focus on something else. And then, I mean, it keeps the mystery going because we haven't seen Dr. Doom yet. And that's another great thing, too. Will we see him in the trailer? Do you think, what do you think the problem?
Not the first one.
You don't think so?
Like the first full trailer we get, I don't think we see Doom. If we do, it won't be until the end. It won't be until the final clip of the trailer is when we'll see him. And then in the next trailer, we'll get a full, silhouette or whatever of Dr. Doom. But
yeah, yeah. And
this
then,
the other thing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Go
This
ahead,
the
go
other
ahead,
thing.
go,
This the
bro.
other thing.
We ain't potted in a month.
Listen,
Talk
about Dr. Doom. Period. Like. Yeah, we all excited. We all know Robert Downey Jr. He may be a variant of Tony Stark, or he may actually be Tony, whatever. But the fact that Dr. Doom has only been teased one time at the end of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
For him to be such a major villain that we have not seen at all in any film, I think is going to be a huge task. Yeah, we got every Marvel character from every studio in the film. That's facts. And I predicted that shit like 7 years ago. I said that shit was going to happen. But
yeah,
I think it's going to be, not saying that they can't do it, but it's going to be extremely difficult for them to bring Dr. Doom to life and him not be teased, especially when he's such a multiversal threat. Like if this was a Fantastic Four movie or just a self-contained Avengers film where we just in Sokovia or we just in New York, but this shit is going across universes, across timelines. Like, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot.
I got a question. Do you think that since we don't know what his plan is, does that dilute the film for you? Because the reason I say this, right? Because we may have not known what Thanos' plan was leading up into Infinity War, but we knew that he had a plan. Like we knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to get Infinity Stones. Mm-hmm. We don't know what Doom on. Like, does that matter to you?
No, because I think
the reason I'm sorry, you got to answer the question. My bad, bro.
It's cool because I think the reason it doesn't matter is because we know what we already know what the outcome is going to be after Secret Wars. It's just going to be one main timeline. That's it. Yeah, that's the whole theme of this whole shit. Yeah. Even if Kang was still the main villain, that was going to be the end goal, the end game, right? Yeah. It's one singular timeline where every Marvel universe is just one. Yeah. So it's just how do we get there? How do we get to that point?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I care for the mystery in that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me thinking because there was literal buildup. I guess because we going off a previous model and the previous model is non-existent, right? Mm-hmm. We knew that there was a buildup to Thanos and he was collecting the Infinity Stones. We may not have known why he wanted to get all the Infinity Stones, but we knew that was a point. You know, we knew that he was doing that. We don't even know what Doom wants. You know what I'm saying? We don't like why is Doom here? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna spend an hour of Doomsday doing that. You know what I'm saying? Which
we're gonna have to.
We gonna have to. It has to be explained, and we have to trust Marvel and the Russo brothers. Marvel and the Russo brothers. It seems like the Russo brothers are the only ones that Marvel let cook. You know what I'm saying? So I have to trust that even with their proven track record, that they'll be able to do it, handling multiple teams and multiple characters, multiple arcs, and then by them excluding 6 years of content and only focusing on this is going to be a direct sequel to Endgame. Yes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, if you do all that and you let us know that, okay, now we can. I'm not grading on a curve. Mm-hmm. I'm not, because that's what the 6 years was for. We were supposed to. We supposed to have that build up for that. I'm not really sure, but I think maybe listen, y'all did all this to me. You know what I'm saying? Making me have all these questions. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I kind of have to know what his intention is. Like why are we doing this, Doom? Then I can kind of, have the Thanos effect or the Killmonger effect. Well, Killmonger, we know Killmonger's plan.
I feel like I can guess. I feel like I have a.
Well, I've heard theories, but it's like I don't want to hear the goddamn theories. I want to know. Like I don't listen. It's enough talking heads and theories and chat rooms and all that stuff I've been in. I want to hear from y'all.
I want to know, goddamn it,
what the plan is, what we doing. Like who all over there?
Maybe we get that when we get an official synopsis. I still don't think we have an official synopsis.
Yeah, like and when I'm saying this, I don't want it to seem like I want the plot to be spoiled.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like we knew because of the buildup that at least he wanted something. We don't know what Doom wants, and it's hard to get emotional buy-in from me, not nobody else, me, as to what this is if we don't even know what the hell he wants. Is he already snatching kids, Infinity Stones? Like in Earth, what is it, Fifth Element, snatching all the blocks? Like, you know what I'm saying? What we getting? Like, what we doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, like, what's the point here?
Now, see, and I kind of got the feeling back because now, like, we speculating a lot. The first two trailers featured children, right?
Yeah.
Steve Rogers' child, then we got Thor's child, Love.
Yeah.
I think Doom is going to use those kids as somewhat Infinity Stone-esque type things.
You know what?
Because remember, Franklin Richards has the power of cosmic and all. That's why Galactus wanted him and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then Love, I think she's like the direct descendant of Eternity or some shit. I don't remember Love and Thunder like that, but I remember Eternity being in it, and she's connected to his power somehow. So I think Doom wants the kids, and I don't know where the hell America Chavez at. Her ass can jump through timelines. Like
I got some. Okay, you think he snatched little T'Challa, and then that's how we get Dancer Idris as the like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
come on,
we gotta
talk
think
about it.
Because where little T'Challa at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the kids over there in the X-Men universe like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's how you get the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four, because they both going for their respective kid. Let's round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out to New Rock Stars and them. Hey, we back. We here, baby. We here, baby. But no, listen. Man. I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
I know we did a lot of trash talking Doomsday last year, but I'm back. I'm back on board.
We back on board.
We're back on board.
We still got 11 months, bro. I can see if it was like the summer. Like, bro, this is
by September, we're gonna be like, man, just drop the film.
Drop the film, please. I'm tired of all this, man. Please. Spare me. We ain't getting no Marvel, nothing. Like, the only thing we getting is Spider-Man. We don't even know what's going on over there. We don't know what's going on in Brand New Day. We don't know nothing.
We really don't. We just know that people don't know Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
But you know what's so crazy? I actually like the Sony model. They don't fuck with us. You get what we give y'all. Marvel, Marvel do not. Marvel go let us, like, you know, hey, here's some leaks, here a leak. Here's a set photo. Like,
that's part of their model though, because they need to hit that Billy mark. Marvel needs that. Sony,
well, listen, when you playing with Spider-Man, you know, hey, it's kind of like we got Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're gonna get as close to the Billy as possible. Anyway. So,
but this is the thing. Do you think the Spider-Man film will be successful? I mean, well, hold on. Yeah. Successful? Yes. Do you think it'll be good? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, we don't know the villains. Like, we know the villains, or we don't kind of know the villains. We know Tombstone in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We don't know nothing really.
We really don't. We really know nothing. I do think it'll be successful, even with them not marketing it like that. Listen.
Yeah.
Again, like
Spider-Man.
As we said so many times in the past, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, it don't matter. Them shit's gonna
sells itself. It's gonna sell itself. So, yes.
Yeah, don't matter.
Well, yeah, people. Clearly, we have lost. I mean, I say we have lost. We have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for him, bro?
Listen, man. First of all, if you are listening, period, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us this long.
Yep.
Hit your respective sites, leave a review, a comment. If you on YouTube, hit the comment section. Let us know about any of the topics we discussed today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Listen, man, 2026, baby, we back.
Yes,
we
sir.
back, baby. 2026.
Yes, sir. I had to check the scope real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And that's episode 298. Anything left for the people, Ralph?
298, man. Like we say at the end of every episode, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys for tapping into the things that we like to talk about for this hour and some odd change. Hey, man, we appreciate you guys for following us over into 2026. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe when you see these faces and you see the logo and you see the link. Make sure you share, because OS is always for the streets.
And with that, that's episode 298.
298.
And we out.
Chill.
Peace.